And for me to do a clip-on hunting gear, Steve would ring me up and go, "What are you doing? A clip-on hunting gear?" Because you don't bring anything. And what he means is trailers and quads and things like that. All I do is bring myself, my guns, and what I've got bloody on me, basically. So I'm pretty lucky in that regard to do a lot of hunts where I'm not required to bring too much stuff. So this clip is all about my personal stuff and what I bring to the hunting party as an individual. But the gear changes. Like if you're hunting in, like I've hunted in Africa after buffalo, the equipment list is just phenomenal. But then, you know, you can be hunting deer down in Victoria or in New Zealand, doing a 10-day deer hunt down there, same deal. You go light scales and you carry whatever you can in your backpack if it's a drop-in camp. But for most of my clips on YouTube, it's all about hunting pigs. And so other than the camp setup, because often we're in shearer sheds and things like that, and so the accommodation is already sorted. So quality stuff, like I've got on for a start, I always buy quality gear so that you're not getting just shit stuff. You know, you can buy $10 bloody shirts or $20 things. I like to get good quality gear that I'm going to be using all the time and spend the good money. There's lots of old sayings, what you cry once, not twice. You cry for the money you've paid, but then you won't cry again because it won't bloody rip or bugger up as quick as something that's bloody cheap and nasty. Okay. So you pay for what you get. So a good knife, a good firearm, something that you're comfortable with. You don't need the flash scopes and rifles and stocks and whatever. I think I've proven that. But it is handy. Some people love the flash stuff, and you're going to get the quality from that as well. But if it doesn't fit you, you spend $1,000 on something that doesn't fit you and you shoot bloody crap, well then you might find you're better off with an old bloody Howler or something like that. Not saying that they're a bad rifle, but they're friggin' cheaper. Certainly not nasty, but you might be better off with a Ticker T3 than a bloody sour friggin' 202 or something, you know. I'd love to give myself a Sacco bloody left-handed Hunter 3006, but they're a couple of grand now, $2 or $3 grand, and that Ruger just does the same job, and I bought it brand new, 600 odd bucks. So it's what you're good with, you know, is what counts. Sometimes people look good, they've all got all the gear and no idea, but so you don't need to go into things big time and spend thousands of dollars, but then sometimes you might want to, and that's all good and well. So good gear, quality clothing, sharp knife, and a rifle that's comfortable for you, or shotgun. That's all you need. I haven't gone into boots and socks and things like that, but I just wear old army from my gunslinger days. I've got boots that I zip up on the side and they're lightweight enough. It depends on where you're hunting, how you're hunting. You might even wear just Crocs like I do. In and out of the kayak. Kayak's the other one. That kayak that I've got, that camouflage one, it's a Australis Bass, so it's an old whitewater kayak. And I actually like it because it's you can turn it on a dime, even though that's a bit of a pain sometimes because it'll start to veer as I aim a pig up at a bank. So don't go too cheap, don't go too expensive. Get something that you like, and if you do like it, spend that little bit of money or whatever. Or if you don't like it, don't buy it. And just go with whatever works with you. Okay. I've inspected a lot of rifles over the years, having a look at mates' rifles, and none of them have suited me just like the Ruger does. I can throw that Ruger up and I've got a sight picture straight away, and it just fits. And I know that if I bought something like a brand new Seiko freaking Hunter, it'll be a beautiful rifle, but I wonder if it's going to be the same as the Ruger has for the last freaking 20 or 30 freaking years. Okay, some of my kit. So this one is from Stanley Street Butchery, St Ives. If you're ever going through there, say good day to Jonty. He gave me this jacket and I've cut the sleeves off it so it looks more African. So this is my shooting vest I wear generally over the top of whatever I've got on. And all it is ammo in there. And then the empties in there. Now it's ripped apart and it's done a few things over the years and I've fixed him all up with a bit of zip ties and whatever, but it was a subscriber that's got a disposal store in Bankstown and he said pick what you want, so I grabbed this and I've had it for probably bloody 10 years now. I do need a new one, but that's all you need. It's just something like that. Loose fitting. Always carry some sort of multi-tool, so that's just a mossy oak multi-tool. There was a deal on at BCF and I got a few different things for 30 bucks, including a backpack, so that was pretty cool. You've seen my crocodile skin sling. Dad's also got one. We're probably the only two guys in Australia that have got a crocodile skin, but probably not. This is also a good bit of kit, and your belt goes through there, and it's just a backup supply of ammo, so that's on your belt and you just click that one, it all opens up and you've got another 14 rounds there to shoot 12 or 13 more pigs. Pretty handy. The last one I had was Velcro, and you'd open it up and she'd go like that, so sometimes it's handy having a nice thing that you can open without much noise. Shotgun belt. Just a belt that's from Sword. That's a military type belt, just to put your knife on and a few other things. Talking about knives, there's my knife. And you've got him set up so it can go on your belt like that, or side onto your belt. She's a straight pull job, and that's him there, the 4-inch blade Ruick knife, beautiful knife. I got given that by Ruick. They saw my videos and they said take your pick, so that's handy. This one here I haven't used, which you haven't seen, it's been in my backpack, and that says time that you've applied the tourniquet. So this is a tourniquet for a gunshot wound or snake bite. She opens up, arm goes through there, tie him off, and you use this swivel to toggle it tight. And then when she's all on, you Velcro him over, but you've got to write your time on there, so how long you've had this tourniquet on for. Handy. Hope you never have to use it though. So that's just some of my gear. So model 94 3030. M77 Mark II 3006 Ruger. And A110 Adler 12. Gauge shotgun. They're the only 3 firearms I've got. That's it. The 30-30, I could get away with just the 2, centerfire and a shotgun, but the 30-30 was given to me by Dad many years ago and I just can't get rid of it. It's too good. So currently running 27 pellet SSGs from Black Hawk Ammo through the Adler, 38 grams. They're a good field load. 1320 feet per second. 130, that's 38 grams, 27 pellets. And also from Black Hawk, Punisher solids, and they are very deadly on pigs too. That's them 1 ounce solids, 28 gram 1 ounce solids. So the Adler's been very good. This is a closer look at my Adler. She's just a normal stock standard Adler with a Picatinny rail. I've got a slick kit in it from Ice Ignition Custom Engineering guys from South Australia. Bit of a wrap there for my knuckles, and that is not a recoil pad, it's just to extend the shotty out a little bit, to make it a little bit longer for me. Closer look at the 3030. Same deal, stock standard, model 94 3030. I've had it since I was 15 years old. Just got it checked out by a gunsmith the other day. And my Ruger M77 Mark II, left-handed stainless bolt, 3006 with a 3-to-9 Burris on top, full fill too. I've had this rifle since 1992, brand new, I bought it. So Olight's, the old Javelot, which is still bloody good torch, and the new. And I use them on top of my 3006 generally. And I just do him up. I'm really worried. And I can have it down this way or up that way or whatever. But it's easy to go. I normally put my head torch on first and then turn this one on, or the video camera head torch, and then this one, and then it's ready to go. And then I've got the old Valkyrie that often goes on my Picatinny rail on the shotgun. So you just chuck him straight on there. Normally about there, she just fits straight on. Great little kit, bit of kit. So that's what I use on the Adler. And this is a new Odin. It's going to be good. It'll sit on the side of the shotgun as well, straight under and hanging off to the side of the shotty. And this one here, if I sometimes use this one on the 3030 with a, not this one, but with a magnetic underneath the magazine of the 3030. So there's your magnetic strips, there's your clip, torch just goes straight on there, turn him upside down, just like that. Perfect. Great bit of kit. More little goodies out of my Sniper Day pack. That is what I carry my video camera in. And I've got an all-weather case for it sometimes if it's raining. Sony Action Cam. I have 2 or 3 of these batteries and they last bloody a long time. I'll normally have these, a couple of these fully charged, and then the camera on my head, and that is enough for a long weekend. So they're pretty cool. I think they're way better than a GoPro. Kookaburra's going off. So HP42 Bushnell binos, these are about $500. It's the last set of binos I had were Steiner Predators, and they're about $400. I like to spend a few $100 on binos. If you spend $100, you're going to get cheap binos, but if you get around that $400, you're going to get good binos at the lower level quality, instead of spending $1,000 and getting really high quality binos. These are really good. So you just need a set of binos that are good. 8x42, you don't need big powerful 10-12 power, you only need 8 power. And the objective 42, sometimes 7x50 are even better than these, because you've got more light gathering ability. But these have been good. The sun comes up in Africa and a lion looks at the sun and says, if I can't outrun the slowest gazelle, he'll starve. And the gazelle looks at the same sun and says, if I can't outrun the fastest lion, well then I'm dead. So the moral of the story is, when the sun comes up in the morning, it doesn't matter if you're a lion or a gazelle, you better be running. So look out, pigs, because when the sun comes up and I'm in camp, you better be running.